Hi, my name's Carly Nafziger. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How has your week been?
My week has been very good. Thank you.
Good. So today I will be having you answer a series of questions, and I ask that you answer as open and honest as you can. The main goal today is for me to understand how your personal experiences have been affected by COVID-19. Did you have any questions before we begin?
No, I think I'm all set.
Alrighty, well, let's get started. So, my first question for you today is: do you believe that COVID has affected your life drastically, some, or not at all? And then please explain why.
So I think in some aspects it's been pretty dramatic, and some it's been some or not at all. Recreation activities like walking my dog or seeing my family because they live right next door to me um, has been really not changed at all. But school, my internship, things like that have been changed, I'd say, more drastically.
Okay. What is something that changed in your life because of COVID that was completely out of your control?
So my internship for my senior internship, I guess, was canceled halfway through. Well, not really canceled, but I had to move working from home. I couldn't go in anymore, so doing events at my job site was a little bit harder. So that was definitely out of my control and took a little bit of adjustment starting stuff from home, but I got the hang of it.
Okay. And was there a time that you chose not to work because of the worry about getting sick?
Yeah, so during my internship, I was also doing a second job. And in, I'd say like the middle of March, we decided that we would just take a month at least off, kind of see how things were progressing. And I'd say, yeah, I was off for at least a month or so. Me and my boss decided it would just be good, um, so that we weren't, spreading things, and we were self quarantining, basically all throughout the beginning, of quarantine. And I wasn't going into work, but I've been able to get back a couple months later, and we started back up. So that was fun.
And what does a regular day look like in our new normal?
So for me, I just basically do schoolwork. I'm teaching a couple courses at ISU, so lesson planning and just grading their papers, grading books, grading assignments, and reading, and then just still taking my dog on walks, seeing family, things like that. I guess that's really all I do.
Okay. And then how do you continue to stay social with your family and friends?
So with my family, we have definitely, kept our distance, and with my friends too. But with my family, we normally would see them on holidays. So Thanksgiving was a little bit different. We decided we would just do a Zoom call. Um, so we all got on, and we, with both sides of my family, we got on, caught up a little bit, just saw how each other was doing, wished everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And then we'll do that kind of every now and then just with family. And then with my friends, I would say it's more texting or FaceTime calls. We don't really do Zoom meetings together, but we do FaceTime a lot, or group FaceTimes, and kind of catch up.
Okay. And then as for your academic life, were most of your classes online? Were they Zoom classes?
Yeah, so all of the classes I'm taking right now have been online this semester, and actually next semester too. I'm in my first year master's program, so I'm also teaching a couple college courses at Illinois State University, and those started in person but have moved to online. I would say halfway through the semester, they probably all got moved to online. Next semester, they're almost completely online. So yeah, everything is online.
Okay. And so since everything is online, do you think that your focus in school and in your classes and getting your work done, has that become more difficult for you?
I personally, it hasn't been super difficult just because last semester my internship was online too. So any assignments I had to do were online, and I was physically working my internship at least for the beginning of the semester. Um, and then once we moved the internship to online, I had to kind of catch up on that too, and get used to it already. So this semester it hasn't been a huge transition. Um, and I'm pretty good at keeping myself on track with just schoolwork in general, and online wasn't a huge transition, but teaching was a little bit more difficult because I had never done it before and it wasn't something I was used to. Grading and just making sure like I was answering emails like constantly, so that was a little bit more of a transition, but
And it wasn't anything you were expecting.
no, yeah, no.
Okay. And then did you have any of your classes in person, like even in the beginning?
So my teaching started in person. And then
And did that make you feel uncomfortable?
a little bit. I've been trying to stay very, very, self isolated or just like with my family. We haven't really been seeing friends or anything really since the start. So I was a little bit nervous, just because I didn't, want to spread it or have anyone spread it to me. So
Hmm.
I definitely was nervous, but it got better as time went on. The more I got used to it, cleaning, everything like all handles and whatever that we would touch. ISU had procedures for that. We would have to clean. Students would clean tables before and after they sat down, things like that. But once it moved to online, um, I obviously wasn't nervous because I wasn't going in.
And has COVID restrictions put off any events for you?
um, Not specifically. Graduation was a virtual graduation, so in May we just had they put together like a virtual video, but we didn't, walk across the stage. And I don't think that they're doing that this winter graduation either. So that was kind of like canceled, I would say, but it was nice that they put together, a virtual thing where we could still see that we accomplished graduating.
Awesome. Okay, and then my last question is, what has become the most important thing to you during COVID?
I would say the most important thing has just been my family, spending time with them. Um, you know, thankful every day that for the most part we're all staying safe and healthy. And just, yeah, spending time together. That's been really important to me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to answer these questions for me.
Of course.
And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.